This is Vlogmas. I have no idea even which one it is. I haven't been keeping very well to a schedule, have I? But that's because when it snows, RA flares. And if you have an autoimmune disorder, you know that. And we swell and we're in pain and we have to get packed in ice and we take our anti-inflammatories and do all that good stuff. So anyway, I feel better today. It's a good day. And I hope you're having a good day. I really do. It seems like there's been an awful lot of grumbling and grouching and pointing fingers and being mad and all that stuff. And I hope today we can be productive, we can be happy. Um, Instead of looking for things to complain about, we look for things to find joy in. Because a lot of times we forget that. We're so worried about the things that are going wrong that we forget about the things that are going right. Like, okay, everybody knows I cook. If you don't know that by now, you haven't been watching my channel. Um, Instead of saying, oh, I got to cook a great big meal, I got to do all this, I got to do all that. You know what? Turn it around and say, yay, family's coming. I'm getting to feed everybody. This is, I enjoy cooking. It's something that's fun for me. So I'm going to try to, look at everything that way. Instead of saying, oh God, I got to wrap presents again, and because that drives me nuts. I really don't like gift bags are a gift from the baby Jesus. I say that all the time because I don't like the whole tape and can't find the scissors and wrapping paper, and I'm just like, one year I decided I was going to have the most beautiful packages ever, and everybody knows I love pink, and I put silver with it with some, and I put gold with others, and I bought this beautiful twine that the satin twine that was there's a specific name for it, I don't remember, but it was pink and gold. And then I bought this really expensive, that metallic, that the paper that you have to cut, you can't tear. It's not paper, but it's like the metallic stuff. So I found that, and it had like one side was pastel pink, and the other side was gold. And then I found it also with pink and silver. So that year, like a dummy, I decided I was going to make everybody's gifts just beautiful. Well, I spent hours and hours and hours, and my husband and I weren't married yet, but he was there at my place, and he was helping. He was doing everything he could, and you know what I got from it? I can't open this present. You tied the knot too tight. Boy, they're pretty, but you can't get in them. I mean, literally, that's what people were saying, and I'm thinking, I'm going to wrap them in newspapers next year. Why am I wasting all that time and money? Yeah, they were beautiful under the tree. But, I could have, for the time that I spent, if I'd been working at my job for that time, I could have bought some good stuff for me. But, so I'm not going to worry about the little things this year. That's something that I'm really striving to do. I'm going to go in there and make some pumpkin bread in a little bit, and I might video it. I haven't been videoing a lot because you all know, you hear me talk about, I've got mascara on my finger. I have trigger finger, and I'll make it go like that, and I'll make it go like that, and it's really hard to pull it out. And it's just potassium and magnesium are really low in my body, and that's just part of it. It's part of what I deal with. So because it's been so bad, they bumped up my dosage of potassium, which is prescription, and hopefully that'll quit, because it's very annoying and it's very painful. But I'm going to do little things that I want to do, like arrange my cookie jars, maybe move them around. I need to pull out all my sweaters. It's that time of the year. We got snow. We got I guess about 10 to 12 inches. It was a pretty good amount, but we also had rain, so it's been pretty slick. And every morning when my husband gets ready to leave for work, I'm like, please be careful, because we live on a mountain and it's a very curvy road. So I always worry about him, and he texts me when he gets to work, because I do worry. And that's something else, I want to talk about. We worry so much this time of the year. We worry about, are we buying the right things for somebody? Are you getting the right gift for so-and-so? Will they like it? And then we worry about money. Do we have enough money to cover everything? Do we have enough money to cover all the expenses of the holidays? Because a lot of people travel, and like we travel, to see our families. Our families all several hours away, and so we have to do a lot of driving on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Well, now that's real hard on me. So it's there's that worry that am I going to be able to be up and cheerful and have energy on both days. That's a worry sometimes, and well, pretty much every year, that's a concern. But we worry about all sorts of little things too. Is there going to be an argument? Is there going to be fussing? Sometimes when families get together, they get a cocktail or two in them and start fussing and fighting, and we worry about that happening beforehand. So let's try to worry a little less. Address those fears. Worries are just fears, and if you know what they are ahead of time, you can address them. And if you address them and say, okay, this happens, A plus B equals C, then we can take out the B, or maybe we can take out the A and make a different outcome. And if you're not, like if you're worrying about presents, give a gift card. I have never seen anybody be disappointed in a gift card, especially kids. That's what we've been doing. And it's, it saves us shopping and not getting the right thing. And kids love to shop for themselves, whether it's online or in the store. They love it. But, and money troubles, if you're worried about that, cut back a little bit. It's the thought that counts for real. And my first husband's dad, he's passed on. He's my late first father-in-law. He used to call what people got at Christmas that they didn't ask for specifically attic items. And I thought that is a neat thing to call them, because that's where they end up, in the attic. They don't use it every day. That's why I want cooking stuff, and well, I want an AR-15 too. But I'm here by myself alone, and I really love target practice. I like going to shooting range. Well, basically it's a shooting range behind my house if I want it. But, but I've asked for that, and my Lancome, depending on where you are, they have a gift set every year, and it's always something new in there, and there's different things to try out. And it has been a tradition that I get that for probably almost 20 years. I think the first one they came out with the train case, that was in the 90s. And I had a friend that worked at the Lancome counter, and she got me hooked on their makeup. No lie, it's really hard for anything to come up to their level. But the train case, I think it's $70, $60, but sometimes you can, if you catch a percentage off, it's even cheaper. But you always get a lot of items in there that it's worth it, and they sell out real quick, so you need to go get one. But you usually have to buy something with it. So my husband always asks me what I need, and or sometimes he'll just buy perfume. I only wear their perfumes, but and those train cases, they're great. You put all your makeup in them and carry them along, or if you're like me, you take two along because you have so much crap. But yeah, so I'm getting that for Christmas. So those, and I want a pressure cooker and canner, so I can do that this year, because doing the water bath canning, I like it, but I'd like to be able to can some things with meat in them, and you can't do that unless you have a pressure canner. So I'm really excited about that. And what else was it? Oh, I wanted a deep fryer. I do not want an air fryer. I want a deep fryer, because when people come over and they want fried chicken, they can have it. And it's, that's the best way to do fried chicken, in my opinion. But, it's just fun, and, I'm picking out my husband's gifts, and honestly, he just needs to go to the Dick's website and Cabela's and Bass Outdoors, what is it? Oh, shit, I can't even think of it. And Cabela's, whatever. And he just needs to go through and make a list, because honestly, I think he's got one of everything that has to do with fish. But you know, so I'm not going to worry about if I get him something and he doesn't like it, he can return it. And it's the same with anybody else. If you're buying attic items for people, stop. Give them a gift card. If you're buying something that you think might not fit, that's okay. They can take it back. Leave the tags on. And you know, just let's take the worry down a notch or two or 10, and have some joy at Christmas instead of all the work and the bustle and the worrying. You know, like I say, you can buy your entire family gift cards. Give them an Amazon gift card. Take pick anything in the world. Amazon has everything. But just try to be happy. Enjoy the holidays. I'm going to. Go try. But Merry Christmas to you all. I'll figure out what number this is. I think this is 6. But I'm not doing very well, am I? I keep skipping days. But I love you. You love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.